maybe forgot about that. There's a big right hand by De La Hoya. And Gotti's
he didn't rush him. Oscar didn't rush him. The first time he's taken his time, and after he's hurt him, took his time to start all over again. That's the new Oscar.
And Gatti seems totally unprepared for Oscar's right-hand leads. Why wouldn't he be? You don't exactly go into a fight with De La Hoya saying, I'm worried about his right hand.
Yeah, but Jim, every fighter he's ever fought has hit him with that punch.
Every fighter who's ever fought Gatti has hit him with that punch, right? Okay. I hear what you're saying, Larry. Don't get ecstatic about De La Hoya's right hand against Gatti.
I mean, his left hand is low. I mean, it's good that Oscar's using it because he's been a one-handed fighter, and I don't think you can beat the best fighters in the world with one hand.
No, it was painfully apparent against Mosley. Another big combination by De La Hoya. Gatti taking a beating as round 3 progresses.
Oscar does his combinations and bag and invites this guy in for more. We never saw that with Oscar.
Don't punch.
He would burn himself out trying to finish a guy off. This time, he takes his time, starts all over again.
Big left hook lands upstairs. Another left inside. Gatti lands a left. De La Hoya comes back with a right and a left of his own. Uppercut misses just short.
Oscar, you gotta watch that shoulder.
Blood and swelling.
There's now some
bothering Gatti just a little.
Blood trickling from De La Hoya's nose.
Come to me.
Here comes the ring doctor.
There's no one up inside. It's okay. We're okay. Time in. Roll it. Box.
Huge left hook by Gatti. De La Hoya comes back with one of his own. Straight right hand lands flush.
Time.
Well, we knew it would be entertaining.
Well, if you took 10-to-1 odds, you feel you're getting your money's worth.
Yeah, he's okay. It's okay. Good. 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 Good job. Good, man. Quit getting in exchanges, man.
Okay, wild, baby.
This man ain't got no business with no kind of bullshit.
I got it.
Quit getting in exchanges. Okay. Box. Move your head. Box. Okay? I can't hit you with nothing, man. All this punch is wide. You can see everything. Move your head. Counter. The name of this game is hit and don't be hit, all right?
Here's De La Hoya with that straight right hand. You hear, however, in the corner, how Floyd Mayweather Sr. is telling him, stop getting into exchanges. Box him.
There's the De La Hoya combination that punctuated the round later on. Yeah, it's a good point.
Stop.
The crowd is ecstatic, George. Floyd Mayweather Sr. is not all that impressed.
Not at all. You don't want a good boxer to get out there in those exchanges. That's the only way that Gatti can get into this fight. In the exchanges.
Harold, how do you have it through 3?
Look at Jim, real quick, 3-0, 30-26, Oscar De La Hoya.
Stop that!
It's 10-8 round for De La Hoya because of the knockdown of round 1. Jim, Oscar, he turns that shoulder and watch, he'll shove off with the
Oscar
left
will give
shoulder.
us a
Maybe
warning here on
keeps
the shoulder.
warning him for it.
Well, he's not shoving off. This guy comes into his shoulder.
Gatti lands a left hook lead. De La Hoya shrugs it off. Kinds of punches which were devastating to Gatti's opponents at 135. De La Hoya has handled with ease so far. Oscar blocking Gatti's left hand with his right there. Gatti trying to go to the body.
Gatti has already won the crowd. Once again, for his bravery, you hear them chanting, Gatti, Gatti. Blood now coming from De La Hoya's mouth as well as a trickle from his nose.
De La Hoya using his right hand to parry Gatti's punches and looking for a chance to pot shot with the left. Gatti swinging big with the left hook as the blood flows freely off his cheek and into his mouth.
Oscar's jabbing low, and then coming up with the right hand, which is new to him.
So already Floyd Mayweather has made a mark on De La Hoya, who lands a left and momentarily freezes Gatti, comes back with a left and a right. Body shot, right, left, upstairs. Gatti taking the punches. They cheered for the Gladiators, too, in Rome. They didn't have much of a chance with the Lions in the ring.
When you're throwing hard shots like Oscar's doing, it's like sprinting. You got to wait a second and get your breath back. That's when Gatti should attack. Once he's done, get right back on him. The only thing that Oscar stopped using his left jab, which is not good for Oscar. When you want to coast, you use your jab.
Straight right hand lands again for De La Hoya.
One thing I've noticed about De La Hoya is he seems a little bit more relaxed than he usually is, George. He doesn't have his arms way extended.
You want to relax with your jab on your opponent, though.
Tremendous combination by De La Hoya. Gatti hanging in, but how much more of this can Arturo take?
Okay, go.
He's all right. Good?
Yeah. Good. Left hook right in. Just have it, okay?
Good. Ain't got much left.
He ain't got much left.
Just careful.
Sometimes when you get hurt, Austin, you got to get the killer instinct like you did when you fight Cortez. You hurt him, he on his knee, jump on him, okay?
Okay, here we see late in the round, De La Hoya husbanding his strength for an end of the round barrage.
Typically, Arturo Gatti's opponents land more than half of their punches on Gatti. If you notice the connect numbers from CompuBox for De La Hoya in the first 4 rounds, he is over 60% since round 1. In other words, he can't miss.
The only thing that is going to discourage Gatti is for Oscar to start circling him with that left jab. Stop moving backwards because you give him more courage.
Straight right hand lands again for De La Hoya, who has blood trickling from the outside of his left eye.
Well, that's when you get your jab and start dropping one hand, that's what happens.
Whatever happens from here on, and De La Hoya certainly is in a commanding position, I don't think he expected this kind of a rough fight.
When you're off for 9 months or so like that, every fight is going to be rough like that.
Target practice as De La Hoya goes to the body and the head, drives Gatti into the ropes. And the towel comes in from Gatti's corner, and De La Hoya has a 5th round TKO. Hector Roca, Arturo Gatti's trainer, had seen enough. And Gatti's infuriated, but Roca made a humane decision for his fighter, who was getting tattooed.
He was being tattooed by a puncher. Not just a boxer who throws a lot of punches, but a puncher who's throwing devastating punches to your body and to your head. Stop it. You can always recover from a loss, but you can't recover from these major injuries in boxing.
And Gatti smiles through the pain as always. De La Hoya gets the spectacle he wanted on his return to the ring. Closing the show by landing 24 of 26 power shots in that merciless round.
I think he'll regard it as an encouraging return. Give him something to build on. Maybe he tried some new things out there. Maybe he caught some punches he's not used to getting punched, shed a little bit of blood. He's back in the fight game, George.
Welcome back.
This is not in a sound studio.
No.
Well,
Gatti was a lot more than we all thought he would be, that's for sure.
Losses or no, fans love De La Hoya, and they will love the performance that he provided tonight. Here's part of the work he did in closing the show by landing 24 of 26 power shots against an utterly defenseless Arturo Gatti.
What really turned the tide was all of those hard body punches. And the corner saw that, hey, this guy's going to get weaker and weaker and weaker because those shots will drain your puncher and your fighter and get him hurt. If it was just a head shots, maybe, but this was a body attack like I haven't seen in a long time. Relentless body attack.
Oscar De La Hoya putting an effective